Once upon a time in the remote valleys of ancient China, there was a wise old Taoist master named Lao Jun. The tales of his wisdom had echoed through many generations. He lived in a humble hut on the edge of a tranquil lake, surrounded by towering mountains and forests. One day, a young man named Shen arrived at Lao Jun's doorstep, breathless and confused. Shen, like many young men his age, was caught in the crossroads of life, feeling lost and uninspired. His heart was heavy with questions that he could not answer, dreams he could not reach, and a life that felt like a parched desert. Lao Jun welcomed Shen warmly, his old eyes twinkling with understanding. "Why have you come, my child?" he asked. Shen voiced his troubles, the tangles of his heart and the emptiness of his spirit. Listening patiently, Lao Jun nodded and invited Shen to stay with him. That night, under the starlit sky, Lao Jun began to share a tale. The tale was a powerful weave of 5 life-altering principles that, if understood, could guide any soul to the shores of tranquility. The first principle, Lao Jun said, is understanding the nature of change. Lao Jun illustrated this through a character in his tale, a young warrior named Bai who was unwilling to adapt to new circumstances. Bai's rigidity led to his downfall in every battle. When he finally embraced change and adapted his strategies, he began to experience victories. Life, like the flowing river, never stays the same, Lao Jun said. Adaptation, acceptance of change, is the first step towards finding harmony in life. The second day came. Shen, fascinated by the wisdom of the first principle, was eager to learn more. The second principle, Lao Jun started, is acceptance. He spun a tale of a proud king, Ju, who refused to accept his kingdom's decline. His denial only accelerated the fall. When he finally accepted the truth and started to address the issues, he managed to revive the glory of his kingdom. Acceptance is not surrender, Shen, Lao Jun explained. It is acknowledging reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. Only then can we begin to effect change. On the third day, Lao Jun unraveled the third principle, the power of now. He told a story of a scholar named Wei, who was either lost in the glories of his past or anxious about the uncertainties of his future. Wei never truly lived, for his mind was never where his feet stood. It was only when Wei learned to anchor himself in the present that he found peace and productivity. Living in the past breeds regret, Shen, Lao Jun advised. Living in the future breeds anxiety. True life exists only in the present moment. The fourth principle was revealed on the fourth day, balance. Through the tale of twin brothers Yin and Yang who ruled different parts of a kingdom, Lao Jun demonstrated the chaos caused by their extreme and opposing policies. It was only when they learned to integrate their philosophies, balancing their decisions, that their lands thrived. Life is a dance of balance, Shen, Lao Jun reflected. Too much or too little of anything creates discord. Strive for the middle path. On the fifth and final day, Lao Jun shared the most profound principle: purpose. He narrated the story of an aimless wanderer, Li, who roamed the earth in search of something he didn't know. When Li discovered his love for painting, his life gained a new direction, fulfillment and happiness. Every soul carries a purpose, Shen, Lao Jun asserted. Unearthing and pursuing it gives life meaning and brings joy. Shen, after imbibing the wisdom of the 5 principles, underwent a transformation. He no longer felt lost or uninspired. Instead, he felt a renewed sense of purpose, of life humming in his veins, his heart lighter and full of ambition. Lao Jun, watching Shen's transformation, smiled knowingly. "These principles are not just to know, Shen," he said gently. "They are to live by. As you walk your path, remember to adapt, accept, live in the now, balance, and follow your purpose." Years later, Shen, no longer the confused young man, but a wise, content individual, passed on these principles to others who, like him, once felt lost. The tale of the Taoist master and his 5 principles lived on, a beacon of wisdom in the heart of confusion, a tale of harmony in the throes of life's storms. We hope you enjoyed our tale of the wise Taoist master Lao Jun and his 5 life-altering principles. This beautiful story serves as a powerful compass, providing us with timeless insights to guide us through life's often complicated paths. The first principle Lao Jun taught was understanding the nature of change. We all experience fluctuations in our lives. Just like the warrior Bai in the story, we need to learn to adapt and embrace these changes, rather than resist them. Change isn't always easy, but remember, it's the only constant in life. Don't be afraid of it. Rather, see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Secondly, the power of acceptance is profound. Like King Ju, we need to accept our current reality, no matter how tough it may be. Denial only perpetuates our problems. Acceptance allows us to see things clearly, thereby empowering us to find solutions and make progress. The third principle, the power of now, is an invaluable tool. The scholar Wei taught us how living in the past or future can rob us of peace and productivity. So let's strive to live in the present moment, cherishing it, focusing our energies here, because the present is all we truly have. The fourth principle of balance echoes loudly in our fast-paced lives. The tale of yin and yang serves as a reminder to avoid extremes. Strive for moderation in all things. This could mean balancing work and play, socializing and solitude, or even ambition and contentment. Remember, harmony is found in the middle path. Lastly, the principle of purpose. Like Li, we may wander aimlessly until we discover what truly brings us joy and fulfillment. Everyone has a unique purpose in life. It could be a profession, a hobby, or even a simple everyday activity. Identify that purpose, pursue it, and you'll find your life enriched with meaning and happiness. Now, how can you apply these principles? Start by observing and reflecting on your own life. Accept your current situation and the changes happening around you. Practice mindfulness to stay focused on the present. Try to balance your activities throughout the day and find that sweet spot between effort and relaxation. And most importantly, take time to explore your interests and passions to discover your unique purpose. We hope you enjoyed this short story. Stay tuned for more content to inspire and guide you on your path. Remember, you're not alone in this journey of self-discovery. Find peace, clarity, and fulfillment along the way. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.